According to Kennedy, Republican theorists argue that the dichotomy of negative and positive liberty are unrepresented in most prominent definitions of the concept of liberty. It is considered myth that there are only two ways of understanding liberty. Republican liberty is not a form of positive liberty. It requires no self-mastery nor self-realization. Liberty does not reside in the silence of laws or a master's immediate dominance over its slave. The notion of liberty is traced back to the writers whose greatest admiration had been for the doomed Roman Republic. The idea of liberty is most associated with republicanism in Rome. Weberski notes that Liber referred to the Roman free man and not the slave. Liberty is said to consist in the capacity for the possession of rights and the absence of subjection. This forms the basis of two philosophers' ideas of liberty, Petit and Skinner. Weberski asserts there is tension within liberty between the civil rights of the citizen and the authority of the state. Even in Rome, it became viewed that certain people were hostile to the state and could be treated as hostiles, suspending these liberties. According to Pubel, Western civilization is unique as to how much value has been placed on freedom. Freedom is not the same concept as liberty. Freedom is the power to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint, according to the Oxford Dictionary, while liberty is the state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, or the power to act as one pleases. The idea of freedom is elusive. It is almost universally valued with no real consensus on its definition. Two broadly influential conceptions of freedom have emerged in Western tradition: the concept of modern freedom and ancient freedom. Isaiah Berlin's concept of modern freedom is basically the idea of freedom from negative restraints. Ideas like freedom of speech and religion stem from its idea of freedom, while ancient freedom stems from the idea of unrestrained action. Ancients warned of the tyranny of external restraints as well as the tyranny of unrestrained passions, which can obviously hinder freedom. One may have the liberty to have a beer in adulthood after graduating from Liberty University, but can easily fall prey to addiction, which is why Nazarenes warn against its vice.